Hello, I'm Crystal Gemnick. I'm here with Jeff Teolis at Chicago Pinball Expo. Jeff, how are you today?
I'm great, Crystal. It's always good to see you.
Yes, you as well. So what have you played today?
A lot of classics games in the tournament, but I mean, when you come to Expo, there are so many games. I'm in love with all the homebrew games, and of course, all the new games that we're seeing here. The great vendors like Marco's Specialties, and I mean, it's just such an incredible place. I'm not surprised. 35 years strong and getting better every single year.
Sure. Are you still playing right now?
Still playing some classics. The playoffs are tomorrow, but it's a big grind. It's 3 days of qualifying, but it's certainly a lot of fun. Trent and the whole team here do a great job with the tournament, and Fred Richardson's done a bang-up job as well.
Terrific, yep. Any favorites in the banks that you've been playing?
Well, Future Spa is there. It's a big wide body. I mean, a real super wide body. I haven't played that much, but it seems to be kind of fun. There are 3 in-lanes on the left-hand side. That's incredible, but you have to hit a gate over, so it's a very difficult game, but Car Hop's a game I never get to play. That's fun, too. Again, this place is the place to see games.
Absolutely. And have you spent any time anywhere else in the hall, gone to see homebrews or anything like that?
Yeah, again, the homebrew is my buddy Mark in the City. He did a great game called Nightmare Before Christmas based on the Tim Burton movie. And, of course, Ghost in the Shell, Ed Owens did a great game. It's so neat to see some people. There's a great one from Michigan, too, about Detroit-themed pinball. But it's amazing to see all these people just get these creative ideas. And who knows, maybe they'll be mass manufactured someday.
I hope so.
Well, thanks very much. I appreciate coming on. And Moto and everybody at Marco, love what you're doing. Keep up the great work.
Thanks for talking to us.
Okay, thanks, Crystal.
Oh, we're back. Here we are. I thought we were done.
I was just going to get something to eat, but I mean, So this room is different. I mean, the tournament used to be out in the hallway, and every day around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, the sun would hit, and you couldn't see the machine. So the fact that they moved the games here is absolutely brilliant, and it's a lot more spacious, too, in that sense. But, I mean, the setup here with Elvira and the new game there with the House of Horrors, that was a great display area, and a big Stern party afterwards, and then all the new games here. I mean, I don't think I've seen every room here because there are so much. They take up every aspect of the Westin, and they're doing a great job. So I like the layout. Marco's got a nice setup right over there and the big screens everywhere. So everyone kind of knows what's going on. No matter where you look, you can see all the action.
Did you get to meet Cassandra Peterson?
Very briefly, yeah. I went to watch the seminar when they were talking about Elvira and the game and the 5-year history of making that game, not to mention that it's the 3rd title, and then she got inducted into the Pinball Expo Hall of Fame. So, I mean, well-deserved for Cassandra Peterson.
And did you get to spend some time on the game?
I played a few times. They have so many. I think I've counted about 20 games here, which is pretty incredible. 32, Emoto tells me. 32 games here. For the new Elvira game. First time I've ever played it. It shoots very, very well. I'm extremely excited that Lyman Sheets is doing the code, because whenever he does, it's magic, and the games are good. I think it's going to be a big seller for Stern.
And it's great to see Greg Ferris back again.
Yeah. I mean, there are so many great artists in the industry, but when it comes to Elvira, it had to be Greg.
Yep. Okay, we're going to check in with the commentators now.
Introduce yourself. I'm Dalton Neely, and this
if they updated the bracket, let's see.
Hi, I'm Elisa Parks.
And to my right is
David Ryle from Pittsburgh.
And we are waiting on the new camera for the new game. And
so we got Colin Urban and Escher Lefkoff playing in the winners bracket in the 4 rounds.
2 young guns.
Ooh, let's do those guys.
Alec Kazmarzik is waiting on the game between Kaylee and Elwin, right?
And here we go.
Yep,
Looks
they're
like
playing
we're
right
going to
now.
have some Beatles action for y'all.
Fantastic. And that is not who's playing Beatles right now.
So, DJ, this is recreating your game that you recently played.
Hey, I know that dude.
Yeah, let's
So
see.
we have Jared.
So there was a great flip frenzy.
Jared against Brian.
Okay, so now
here we go. All right.
Here we go.
No
Jared.
stopping Brian. He's straight on to the next one.
DJ, isn't this the game that you and I played at the Pinball Profile World Tour?
The Flip Frenzy? Yeah, it's very possible you played me because I played it 7 times. It was chosen 7 times for me.
Yeah, I think we played this.
A startling number of Beatles games. So let's see, where are we at here?
Oh boy, that's a big nudge. Oh.
Ugh.
You got lane, but
You know, you feel good when you make that save when it goes out. And you're like,
And
oh,
I
come on,
think-
game! I made an incredible save. Like he just.
And I think he made the 100,000 point skill shot. Now,
Okay, so
skill shots on the Beatles.
244.
There's this skill shot, which is, I think is about 10,000, 5,000 points.
Which skill set? Nobody can see us point.
Where you plunge, short plunge here,
Short plunge,
and the ball rolls
do a
over
loop.
that little circle right there. Or you can plunge
Do those short plunge.
up here, plunge up here, and from this flipper, hit the loop. That will be, well, I think 20,000, 25,000 points. But
Yep.
there's also a third skill shot, and it's pretty difficult, but it is so worth it at 100,000 points, where you plunge the ball right up here
What's here?
and right into the pop bumpers.
Uh-huh.
And it's a very
Without magnet help, right?
without
it's
that
just,
magnet help. That is a 100,000 point skill shot, and I believe he got it.
And which mode do you like to start with?
Tournament-wise, it wouldn't be bad to go with "It Won't Be Long," which is the pop bumpers, because all the loop shots you hit from here or there, left or right, it'll be stopped by this center magnet up top and drop into the pop bumper, so you can get some pop bumper love. And
I like that mode, or
hello, DJ from DJ.
the Loop Frenzy. It's also pretty
Yeah, I
good.
think the pop bumper is usually the popular strategy, just because you have a little bit of extra control with it.
yeah. And also at the end of each mode, when it times out, this little area behind the fab targets will be blinking for a super jackpot collect. When you drop them targets, you shoot the ball behind it and hit the target.
And is that value set or does that increase?
It depends, I think, how well you do during the mode. I
Okay.
think.
I heard it's the point value that you collected during your mode is.
Oh
the,
wow, we're
is the
going right
value
into the
that
multi-ball.
That
Okay.
it grants you.
Yeah.
Wow, how about that?
After you complete a mode, you have to drop the fab and 4 targets
So difficult to do.
to light your
and
next mode.
survive.
And wow, it is great for him that he got his next mode was All My Lovin', which starts out as a 2-ball multi-ball.
So the way that this game is set up, you could actually I didn't play this one. So could you select it for ball 3? Would it allow that automatically, or did they change the settings on it?
Once you get it, I believe it's done.
Yeah. So by default, it'll allow you to choose that multi-ball mode, but you can change it in tournament settings. They may have
Can
done
you
that for
stage
this
the
one.
flipper?
Yes, you can. Whoa. Yeah, it is possible to stage the flippers, but of course, it's going to be pretty difficult.
Well, interestingly enough, the one that we played on Wednesday, it was backwards, so you couldn't stage.
Oh yeah, it'd be the upper flipper first. Wow. And there's a 200,000 point jackpot. The jackpot is lit when you amass a certain amount of number of switch hits, as denoted by this switch hits remaining, and he has 19 more.
So another thing that he can do is
That's
get that mystery lit for that Atta-ball. I don't think he's
I
collected that
think he
yet.
done already had that.
Oh, did he get it?
Yeah, he already had that.
Okay.
Okay, he's got the jackpot lit. The jackpot is lit up top at the center magnet. You have to hit either loop. Either loop will do it. It can be left or the right. And boom, there it is. How much
Nice,
is that?
nice shot there.
250,000 points. That is no small number. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay,
Very active sling, for sure.
there's an extra ball in-lane award.
What does that give you on tournament settings?
Tournament settings. Yeah, instead of extra ball in tournament settings, I think it's 100,000.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, it'd probably be more or less. But
So definitely something that's nice to collect on this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 400 is a lot of points.
all right, there's the skill shot, 25,000, and he is looping
All right,
out. He is
go
in
Jared.
the drive my car is all about the loops. Don't worry, that one's coming
And
back.
obviously he chose the right one because he is crushing some loops.
2. He's already the level 4 of the mode.
Bam!
And boom, he just he completed it by getting to level 5 and collected the gold record for that mode.
Nice.
That was some impressive loop shooting. And
He's
he
not stopping.
he isn't done yet.
No, he's going to
Oh.
loop away.
There's 2 dangers. He better,
That spinny disc will get you.
yeah, that spinning disc that starts spinning, or whenever you hit that Fab 4 target, when you hit the 4 targets, that magnet goes berserk and is very, very unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
But
So what he's doing here is he's collecting letters for Beatlemania. So why would he want to do that?
Beatlemania, I believe, is similar to a mystery award, but I think those awards are a lot better than the conventional mystery awards.
Uh-huh.
And all right, he's got the Super Jackpot light lit behind the Fab targets. The targets are down.
What's happening, Berg Boogie?
And
Oh, you almost got it.
well, that was some impressive loop shooting.
That's great.
From
I'll tell
Jared.
you what, that was nice.
That was some awesome loop shooting from that.
And so, depending on the settings, he could still have that multi-ball ready to go for ball 3.
Yeah. Okay, let's see
So
what
Brian, at this point, he's going to have to
Brian has
chop some wood.
Brian has started 2 modes, as you can tell by the single flashing records are modes he's already started. The highest flashing one is the one he just chose. And it looks like it is Ticket to Ride, which is a spinner-based mode. You can either hit, there's a spinner here, and there's one right here. Great demonstration, Brian.
Yeah, I generally like to do the spinner mode on this.
Yes. Yeah,
The spinner's
great
usually
shot.
very nice.
I like the
Kind of
top
get through it
left.
pretty quick.
looping that loop also spins the spinner, which helps
True.
amass some points. And wow, he in a blink of an eye, he's already completed the mode, all 5 levels.
Whew, that was close. Oh,
Ouch.
Oh.
was that off the disc? I think the disc caught it and shot it down, didn't it?
That disc is not friendly. I mean, you can ask just about anybody and say, hey, what is the worst part about Beatles? They're going to say, that dadgum disc.
It's like the fireball disc.
Yep. Oh, man. Well, that fireball one.
Yeah, you think Fireball, you think Whirlwind, you think Twister, a spinning disc in the middle of the playfield, and of course you got the Beatles. And it does look like Jared has the option to select the All My Loving Multiball.
Well, you know he'll definitely be doing that.
Of course he's going to go for that. Multiball. There we go. Got the loop skill shot. 50,000
All right.
points.
So basically, once you're in
loves
here,
those
you need to
loops.
hit a certain number of switches to light
Spinner's
that
the
jackpot.
quickest way to go.
Yep.
And boom. Oh, that didn't register. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
and he did the add ball already.
He hit the add ball and it didn't register. Oh, well,
There's
that
the
one
jackpot.
registered.
Yeah, just a little slow because of all the stuff that
And
happened at
also
once there.
during multi-ball, it's also double scoring.
Uh-huh.
It is double scoring during multi-ball too, so that's nothing to sneeze at. Oh, what a shot that was. All right, he's got his jackpot lit for 250,000 if he
Yeah.
loops it up to the top.
Oof.
Oh boy.
One more shot. Yeah.
Did he get it in time? Yes, he did.
Nice.
Grace period,
minute.
quarter mil. Wow. Great shot on Jared's part.
And you notice that he actually paused for a second, made sure he had his shot lined up and took it.
Okay,
A lot of people will just take that right away, trying to get that. They
Oh,
take
boy.
a bad shot,
boy.
hit
Let's-
that post.
Let's
and-
take a breather. Oh. All right, he completed the Fab 4 targets, and he's got another mode lit at the top. So he's also trying to get that.
Oh, he thought it was going to bounce to the other flipper.
Yeah.
He was trying to go for that super jackpot.
I think he wanted
behind
that
those
for
Fab
sure.
targets, of course.
I would have been going for that too.
That would have probably been about. That would have been a huge. It probably been at least almost 1 million points if he would have hit that.
All right. Well, 600,000 is not an easy thing to get. So
And Brian's
Let's see how he
already
works
used
this.
his multi-ball, so that Jared can fall back on that. That Brian is not going to enter this ball 3 with his multi-ball because he already
Although it
used
looks
it.
like it's flashing
Oh,
on
wow.
the left.
nice,
just- he-
nice,
that-
100,000 skill shot.
He hit the 100,000 point skill shot, but it looks like he's going to drive a car, and just about a 400,000 point differential between the scores at this moment.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
Oh, but
boy! What a run though
We're
at the
on
beginning
the
there. I
edge
mean,
of
that-
our seat to see who
Yeah.
But that was some impressive loot shooting
Not enough
for the
work
both
there
of them.
to make the multipliers
Where's the
give you
game?
anything there.
What was
so.
the final score?
Jared
Jared
took
took
that
that
one.
one.
Jared
Yeah.
took that
I
one.
wanna
Pretty
see
close.
score,
It was
though.
about
3.9 million to 3.6, I believe.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, so we're on Star Wars.
Oh boy. This is a interesting pick. This Star Wars, although it is pretty fair, pretty.
Yeah, I felt like it was
Level
pretty
playing
fair.
ground.
I think they took the ball save off now.
Oh.
So now
Now
you
it
took
ain't
pretty
fair. Now it ain't fair. Without that ball save. I mean, Star Wars has the notoriety of draining immediately on the plunge from bad ricochets. So
See, like the
That's
only
something
bad
to watch
design on
out
this
for.
game, because otherwise there's just so much to do on this game. It's so much fun.
yeah, that's some. And Brian is entered the Hoth multi-ball. What he wants to do.
Yeah, and he started as Han, right?
Yes, his character is Han. Han's a good character to go with because for 3 planets, Han only needs 1 mission to complete to light that multi-ball.
Yep. And you get to start with a Hoth multi-ball pretty quick. You know, all you got to do is do the video mode.
Hyperspace hurry up is lit at the rapid flashing yellow arrow.
It's a great one to pick if you're
And his
trying to
type,
get a feel.
there's his hyperspace. 87 million points for that hyperspace hurry up. That was also a multiplied shot.
One thing you can't see is whether he has a add ball in the background.
All right, there's this TIE fighter, and now he's just going to tap that button really, really fast. That's also very tricky to maintain control while you're pressing the while you're pressing that button.
Okay, so he had already used his add ball.
Yeah, but a lot of the points on Star Wars revolves around the shot multiplier arrows, which are those 3 green arrows right in the middle of the playfield. And you can actually build up the value. See, it starts out as 2x, but when you hit this 3 bank of targets right here, it bumps it up 1. And when you amass a certain value, the number of arrows decreases to 2, and eventually you only have just 1 multiply shot arrow. And I think on tournament they made the maximum base multiplier at 10,
Okay.
and the double multiplier doubler from completing the force targets 4 times, it will make it 20x.
Yep. And you better make sure that you use all of that, because the next time you start your ball, you're going to be stuck in the
And there's,
Fight Vader mode.
he's got Tatooine multi-ball. Here we go. But during any multi-ball, I believe, during the planets, if you spell the force targets, hit the force targets 5 times, not the whole bank, just 5 times any time, the action button will be blinking orange, and that means your add-a-ball is ready.
Oh,
And-
if it's blinking, it's
If it's blinking orange, you have an add-a-ball, and you hold the action button
So
down.
he
What
just
he just
used it.
did, he just used it, and he's got an add-a-ball. And that will be 3 of them
that's a
coming at
good
him.
tip. I didn't know that one.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people recognized or knew about that.
I didn't.
I believe in the instant info, you can hold the flipper for the instant info, and it'll show you like a key of what colors the action button is and what each color does. And when it's blinking orange, it'll say add a ball during multi-ball. All right, he's got an extra ball award there. Oh, he backhands the right ramp for the hyperspace chance.
So what would you go for now?
Well, definitely the hyperspace. What's his
Definitely.
multiplier at?
It's back down to 2 now.
Okay. Yeah, but it is.
Yeah, but you can
So,
also with
still,
the
still decent value, but man, you
The
can see if
action-
you had that 10x on there, that would
Yeah.
be.
the action button also toggles the multiplier arrows on and off, and while they're off, you can move them with the flipper buttons anywhere you want. However, there's a timer on those shot X arrows when the multiplier is about to run out, and you want to keep that time alive by hitting that TIE Fighter 3 bank. And
Yeah, that's really crucial on this game, that you continue to keep those multipliers up, especially when you have something big coming up.
And Jared's stepping up, thinking about going with Han.
Yeah, see, this is it. there's a comment about the so much work for 365. That's the problem with going with Han. You get some easy multi-balls, but they are some choppy wood multi-balls.
I think indoor is probably the easiest planet multi-ball. And there's this hurry up. Now he's just blasting away at the TIE fighters, rapidly hitting that button. Yeah, but indoor is probably the hardest mode to complete out of the multi-balls, or out of the indoors. You have to hit the 4 main shots. You have to hit both ramps and both inner loops behind that left ramp. And after you do it first time, you got to do them all again. You got to do it again. You got to do it again. And during the indoor multi-ball, the Battle of Indoor, there's only 3 shots you have to make to light the final shot at the Death Star. It's just the left ramp, the right ramp, and the right inner loop. However, there is a time limit on that you need to watch out for, but you can build it up with a 3-bank of TIE Fighter 3-bank.
There's Jared, who's leaving the building.
It's like, well, you know what? Maybe I'm just going to take a break and not watch this for the moment. See what happens.
How old is Jared? How old is Jared?
I believe he's 16.
16, wow. There's a lot of young competition in this tournament that is exceptionally well.
It's pretty cool.
Like we have Alexander Kashmarczyk, we have Escher Lefkoff, Colin Urban, Jared,
Zachary Parks.
and Zachary Parks, and we got the video mode going on, and let's see how much that is. 44 million. That is not a bad video mode. However, I've had many times I played Star Wars, I've had a 40x video mode, and it's just such a satisfying feeling when you get through that video mode with a 40x and seeing it like astronomical numbers. Like, I believe it was like 2nd level video mode with a 40x. I completed it perfect. It was almost 1.1 billion.
That's insane.
Anna Neal had an amazing multiplier in her video mode last night to win.
Oh boy, that's
now these tournament games
championship.
These tournament games are set to maxing at 10x, double to 20x.
Yeah.
Which you could still do quite a nice video mode.
You can still blow it up.
I'm not sure if I've ever seen anyone actually complete it without hitting an asteroid, ever.
It's pretty difficult, but the action button during the video mode activates the hyperspace, which speeds up the Millennium Falcon and also makes the turns quicker too. That's also something to look out for when you're in the video mode.
So where are we at here? Is this ball 2 or ball 3? That is hard for me to tell. I want to say this is ball 3.
So he's short plunging. Would you do that too?
Yeah. Especially with the ball saver off.
Oh boy, that's a big move. Only one danger from that big move. Wow.
A D bounce.
All right, well, it looks like we're going to Hoth, and for Han, it's the video mode, which is some safe points. And here we go. Ducking, dodging, bobbing, and weaving through that asteroid.
Streak. Oh.
Video modes are a nice little break from the action. It's sometimes
It's fun, and I like
fun.
the fact that it's not.
There have been some.
There's no pattern to it. Right?
Oh yeah, it's all random. That astrofield is all random. But there have been some very fun video modes in Pinball Machine, like the Indy 500 video mode, driving through the track. That's a fun one. The High Speed 2, the Getaway, where you dodging out in the way of cars.
Yep.
Ghostbusters, of course.
Ghostbusters,
Has some fun video modes.
Don't Cross the Streams. And probably one of the best ones I've ever seen is the Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, yeah.
Where you beat the guy up. It's always fun. And at the end, if you do actually complete, here's a fun fact, if you do complete the Creature from the Black Lagoon video mode when it says knockout, if you keep hitting the flipper buttons, you'll knock his head clean off like Mortal Kombat style. And it's super hilarious. I don't know if there's any bonus points to it, but you get
It's
the
just fun.
satisfaction. You get the satisfaction.
It's a fun fact.
Oh wow, he backhands that hyperspace
16
hurry.
though. But what's nice about that is
That wasn't a bad Hoth multi-ball. But
Oh,
hey,
there's TIE Fighter,
we're
okay.
going to TIE Fighter multi-ball now. So during TIE Fighter multi-ball, all
Although-
shots are lit for red for jackpots.
He didn't want to start that yet, though. He
Yeah.
really wanted to take a modem with that so you can clear it out.
Yeah, of course. Modes with multi-balls is the way to go, but
But at the same time, you know,
well, you can't.
it's not a huge lucrative mode, but if you're looking at, where is he at? 180. I mean, you could kind of grind a little bit out. Nah, it'd be pretty tough. You had the 10x going, so
All right. Oh wow, he hit it just down. All right, he needs to move that multiplier over to the video mode. There we
Come
go.
on, there.
Boom.
All right, see what we can do here.
10x video mode
Let's do
coming
this.
your way.
Ow.
He turned a little late. A little late.
Go to the side. Go to
Well,
the
it don't
side.
matter how many times he gets hits, it just slows you down. Like, there's no way you can blow up.
Whoa.
Just keep going. Press that blue
Go all
button.
the way
Just
over.
press it, press it,
Go
press
all
it,
the way
press it,
over.
press it.
Go all the way over. Thank you.
Speed it up, speed it up. There we go.
Oh, there you go, nice and smooth through the asteroids.
99.
What do we get?
Look at that.
That's nice.
All that asteroid hits, and you got almost 100 million in video mode.
Yep, you got that 10x going.
That 10x multiply arrows
All right, well,
does
he's still got
wonders.
a lot of ground to do here, but
Is this ball 3 or is this ball 2?
I'm having a hard time reading that.
This is ball 2.
It is ball 2, okay.
Yep.
Well then, nice and easy. Four shots times 2. See, I tell you, one of the things that I liked about the Star Wars was the fact that
Oh, that was a great nudge out of that
hyperspace
right
loop
out.
did not seem dangerous. It always seemed nice and clean.
All right.
In some of these games,
Here comes another hyperspace hurry up. I think if he hits this hyperspace hurry up, he'll have the hyperspace multi-ball.
nice backhand.
No, he thought he had another one earlier. He might not have, or maybe tournament settings.
Oh, boy.
boy.
Oh, boy.
Nice nudge.
Let it breathe, buddy. Let it breathe.
I think that's number 2.
All right.
Nice little tip. I like that.
All right. Now he needs 4 more green arrows. There's 1. There's 2. Oh boy, that was some flipper rubber hop.
Oh, man. That was a big nudge.
Great nudge though.
All
There's
right.
3. 1 more at the left inner loop.
Nice.
Boom. Nails it.
Like nothing.
And here we go.
All right.
Sweet.
And we are ready for indoor multi-ball.
All right, this could be nice.
This is probably the quickest way to victory multi-ball, so
Yep.
that is going well for him.
All
There's
right, so
only
he's going for force targets first there. He wants to get that out of ball ready to go, which he has. Now,
no, this is ball 2. Ball 2.
with the doubler, with the 20x. Oh, man, get this shot. Get this shot.
Hit that Death Star. Will he have enough time? Oh. Well, he got an extra ball award.
All right.
I think the extra ball award's at 25 million points on Star Wars, I believe.
Not multiplied, though, right?
Oh, it'll be insane if it was. 10x, 25 million, 250 million. Oh, there's the
Just
fail.
a bummer that he couldn't get
Yeah,
that super with that 20x going.
yeah, but funny story.
So
I
what are
was-
you going to do now?
well,
I'm not seeing
he
a lot
could
of
he could go for Tatooine or
He's going
Death
for Death Star.
He's going. Death Star is a safer route, kind of, because Tatooine, that scoop is not friendly.
Yeah, and Death Star is much more lucrative.
Nice
All
ball.
right, that was a great ball. Great ball for Jerry. And here steps Brian. Look, he is still in his indoor mission. He needs all the 4 green arrows here. Well, it don't work.
Whoop.
There we go.
Oh, a little squiggly.
There we go. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those 4 shots he needs to complete to light the second phase of it. And once he completes all those shots, he has to do it again.
Didn't really get a nice grab on
And-
that.
Yeah, in normal gameplay settings, you need to hit 35 TIE Fighters for the TIE Fighter Multiball, but on tournament settings, I believe that number is increased to 50.
Yep, that is correct.
Oh boy.
Up.
Oh, that was a beautiful dead flip. And hit. Oh. All right, let that sit and let that breathe.
What you can do.
Yeah,
He's ready to start.
flip the flippers.
Battle above Endor.
Yeah, time it out. Here we go. We're ready for multi-ball. Here we go. Now, during indoor multi-ball, there's 3 main shots. You only need 3. Both ramps and the right inner loop. However, it is also on a timer at this little screen right here. There's a timer. It can be also increased the time by hitting that 3 bank of targets.
The key is going to be watching.
He does have an add-a-ball. All right, he's bringing in his add-a-ball.
Watching that multiplier. That's going to be critical to making this a really
boy.
big.
All right, here comes one of them's coming back. That's good. Extra ball hit. Oh,
It's great because
both of them came back.
it'll hold
Both
that
of
ball
them.
for you. All right, get that right ramp.
Oh, that was brutal.
Is that 10x?
Won't be alone.
But Endor is done.
We'll call there.
Oh, boy, let's say 10x hyperspace. If he plugs that, that would be huge. It is also backhandable from a creator. Oh, what a
Yeah.
save.
It's back to 2x now.
Backhand it, backhand it, backhand it. Oh, a little early.
I think I would have tried to have taken a shot at the 3 target bank to see if I could get that 10x back up.
How much more does he need? He needs another 100.
Well,
That would have been the
Just to
difference
catch up.
between like 20 and 200.
the only modes he can go for now are
Up.
Death Star. All right, and that's it.
And then Jared won.
Congratulations to
21.
Jared
All
right.
August for that
We're
win
going to
on
be switching
Star
Very
players,
nice.
and we'll be rotating out. It was
All right.
Yeah,
lovely,
it's been wonderful
lovely
hanging out with all of you. Yes,
everybody.
absolutely.
Great
really
commentating
fun.
with y'all.
Let's go play some Aces and
Congratulations.
Kings.
Congratulations.